This is our country. This is America, and these are our terms. We're going to choose freedom, and anyone who tries to get in the way of that can pound sand. As of July, we are now under 5 short years away from the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, and we need to decide right now if we're going to take the action necessary to save this great republic, because that's what it's going to take. It's time for us to stand up and fight with everything we have, not just with words, but with action. In his famous Time for Choosing speech in 1964, Ronald Reagan told a great story. Not too long ago, 2 friends of mine were talking to a Cuban refugee, he said, a businessman who had escaped from Castro. And in the midst of his story, one of my friends turned to the other and said, "We don't know how lucky we are." And the Cuban stopped and said, "How lucky you are. I had someplace to escape to." And in that sentence, he told us the entire story. If we lose freedom here, there's no place to go. This is the last stand on earth. That is just as true now as it was over 50 years ago. And we should take heed. If freedom dies here, it has nowhere else to go. That means we have nowhere else to go. That's why it's time for Republicans to stop just saying they're better than Democrats and put forward a plan of action to address the problems facing the forgotten men and women of this country. It is an honor to serve in the United States House of Representatives, but it's not because of what Congress is doing these days. Worse than doing nothing, Congress is fiddling around with mask mandates and drafting our daughters while the Republic is burning around us. No, it's an honor because the Texans in my district have trusted me with the chance to fight for them and fight for this country. It is an honor because of what this country can be, because of what folks like you can make it, and what we still need to achieve. Because that is where hope for our future lies, in what a real American revival could make us. We have hope because the principles that founded this country, that all men are created equal, that Almighty God gives all of us certain inalienable rights, that governments can only justly operate with the consent of the governed. These are just as true and just as self-evident today as they were in 1776, and they'll be just as true tomorrow. We have hope because we have wise and courageous examples of the brave patriots who went before us, from Independence Hall and Bunker Hill to the beaches of Normandy, who refused to let the sun set on American freedom. We have hope because even while many are trying to destroy it from the inside, the true patriots of this country are ready to fight for her with everything they have to the very last man. I promise you on my life and my sacred honor that I will be one of them. Will you promise me the same? Will you choose freedom?